So we, first of all, we always had kind of an American dream, so we wanted to make it happen. My name is David. I'm 50 years old. I'm French, so I've been living most of my life in France. Studied hotel and restaurant management in my early ages, and then I've done a Master of Human Resources, and I've been working in many industries, but just before moving from France for a couple of years, I've been the owner of 3 French restaurants in Paris. And then back in 2016, we decided to have a new family project and to move from France to here in the United States, in Miami, Florida. And since 2017, I'm the owner of this restaurant, which is a pizza place called Spritz, a franchise, located in South Miami. Spritz is a pizza place, so the specialty, what we do the best is pizza, the Napolitan style. So with a thin crust and fresh ingredients. But we don't only have pizza. We have also some salads, some lasagna, gnocchis, Italian sandwiches, paninis, and nice desserts. Typical Italian dessert like Nutellino or tiramisu. And complete this offer, we serve wine and beer, mainly Italian wines, and a great choice of beer and craft beers. That's what we do here. We were not, especially me in the family, happy anymore with the way things are in France. Not agree with the political situation, not happy with the economical situation that is very bad. Taxes are very high. There is an increasing problem of security, and we thought we were working hard with 3 restaurants with no satisfaction at the end because of how is the system. And so we decided that it was the time, until it was too late, to try our chance and take the decision to move. And we wanted it to be in America, and we liked it very much in Miami, Florida. Yeah, so it was definitely a challenge because moving from a country like France to America, even if you are smart, even if you have some savings, even if you know your job, you still need to adjust to a new lifestyle, a new culture, a new environment, new rules. The rules here in America are totally different for everything. Insurance, banking, legal, HR, everything is different. So you need to, it's like you need to learn your job from scratch again, and there is a long period of adjustment where you need to avoid absolutely to make comparison between the two countries, because the 2 countries are totally different.
I love working with David. That's why I stayed working with him for 3 years now. I opened a restaurant with him. We get along very well. We have a very balanced, casual, friendly relationship, as well as professional. So we kind of understand each other's boundaries, and it's created a great relationship, at least as far as I feel it's a great relationship between us. I like working with him because he's an honest guy. He lets me know where he stands, and vice versa. I always try to be as honest with him as possible. And he came to America with a lot of aspirations, so I respected that and decided to stick with him and work, help him out, and do a business that I myself love doing. I love the restaurant business. I love hospitality. I love interacting with people. So it gives me a great opportunity to keep doing what I love with someone I respect and enjoy working with. He's a very nice guy, you know, which is hard to say. Most people consider that most owners are usually tough guys, and he's a very nice guy. I'm usually the tougher one on everybody else than he is, so he gets what their staff loves him. You know, at least all my servers, I feel like they all love him and enjoy working with him. They've all stuck around as long as they could, you know, unless they have some other, you know, opportunities that were along the field that they were looking for. But everyone that's been here, they tend to stay. Yeah.
Here in Florida, the main event that you can control is usually the hurricane. So when we first opened the place in August 2017, we got hit by a hurricane that was Irma. A couple of weeks later, early September 2017, and that was very frustrating because we had to keep the restaurant closed for 2 weeks because of power outage, a big power outage. And after that, I thought that was the main event that could probably force us to close down the restaurant. And that we couldn't control that, and we needed to live with this because it could happen again. But when we got hit by the COVID-19 and that we have the mandatory closure, we were not expecting that, and definitely not ready for this. And that was very painful and very stressful because we know now that all of this is very fragile. I mean, this is the weakness of this business now, and we know that such a pandemic can happen. So the business has been improving over the last 3 years and improving very well. And just before we got hit by the COVID-19, we were on a plus 20% increase. So that was very promising. I was very enthusiastic, very happy, excited about that. But again, until we got hit hard by COVID-19, we've been doing, let's say, okay during the pandemic, especially during the time where we were only open for takeout and deliveries. So the part of takeout and deliveries became very, very, very important. It has a significant percentage in the overall sales. Now it's 50% of our sales is takeout and deliveries. This is a new market. So this is not over. People are still scared for the most part to come at the restaurant. Well, we need to be on top of everything. This is definitely challenging time, so the people working in the front of the house, they need to be on top of their customers, giving the best greeting to the customers, the best service. We need to be very steady with the food. I mean, we definitely can't afford to fail and to have bad reviews. Customers are very in expectation of a great food and service experience. So this is definitely a challenging times, and everybody is aware of this in the team, and everybody understands this, and that's also the living of I mean, business owner. But this is also the living of all the people working here. I mean, if the place fails, everybody fails and everybody loses a job, so everybody is fully aware of that. I would say that my first goal of 2021 is to secure the business in this new environment with this pandemic. I will observe and see what's going on in 2021. And take some business decisions later. I don't want to rush anything because, again, we are dealing with this COVID-19 situation right now. Yeah, so the concept of the American dream for for me and for us in France is about, I guess, sort of freedom to be an entrepreneur, freedom to move, freedom to do business. You have less, let's say, rules that govern your business. You're more on your own, which is more risky at some point, but I felt I was more in this entrepreneur spirit. And to me, that was the American dream, and to me, in America, this is a country of opportunities. And France, this is not that anymore, and probably has never been. So I'm very happy to be here. Best decision ever, and my business and professional situation would be worse if I was in France right now. So it was kind of a challenge, but I guess we succeeded in this challenge after a little while, and and still we are very happy with the decision.